Hey gamers, it's GrindThisGame here with a new game called Factorytown. I'd like to thank the developer that I got a free key to try this game out. And now I have played it for a while, a couple hours. I'll be starting a new game here, and I'll be doing a few changes to the starting scenario here, just because I'll explain it as I go here. But the default scenario, yeah, I'll go with that. Starting biome, you can kind of see the different starting biomes. I'm going to go with flat. And if you keep clicking this, you can get different variations. This game is very much like Factorio in a lot of ways. The graphics are very different though. I want a little bit of water, but not too much. You can also make water by kind of flattening the terrain out. I think I'll just try that. Available biomes, we'll leave that default. Map size, I'm going to go with infinite just in case I continue on with this for a very long time. Creative mode off. Auto place base. I'm going to put that off. That way we can decide where to start. And smooth starting area, I think I want that on. Even though this is already pretty smooth. Start state. I will go with the default. Okay, here we go. Create. Whoa, a lot of stuff. Okay, this is going to kind of lead us through a tutorial, and it's a good... I've already done it a few times, but it's good to do because it gives you a feel for what needs to be done, and I'm still learning the game, so I think it'll help me and hopefully you guys. Okay, build the base. First we need to build a base. We got a lot of stuff here. A lot of resources. We got trees and herbs and grain and stone. I wanted kind of a decent starting area here with some room. There's not much room here though. Wow, they don't... Okay, this looks decent over here. I think I'll just do it over here. Start, build a base. Okay, we need to... Build menu. Buildings, base. Okay, step 1. I don't know if it's good to be in the corner like this, but... Let's just stick it here and see how things go. So we start with 4 little guys here. We can rotate the map. Oh, I just moved the guy. It's your middle mouse button. We can, or you can rotate with E and Q. What do we got here? Mana shard. I haven't seen that yet. Or you can rotate with the right mouse button, but kind of stick with this kind of view, I think. So that's done. What's next? Gather wood. So you left click on a worker to kind of select it. Then you right click on the resource, and then you, if I right click here, you can drag it back, or you can just right click on the final place you want to put it, which is going to be the base. So left click, right click, right click. So that's gathering wood. We need to collect 15. So this starting base has some inventory space of its own. So we'll do that. We'll get these other 2 working as well. Maybe I'll go up here, get some wood from up here. Now there's a lot of complaints I have about this game, so bear with me. One of them is like, your workers are kind of hidden, often behind buildings and stuff. It looks like I can still select it though, which is good, so I'll do that. Okay, we got enough wood. Now these resources are finite here. Like if you click on this tree, you can see there's 39 left. 43 here, 42 there. So they are getting used up. Maybe I'll get them to clear this forest here first. Grab this one too, get him to go there. Okay, build a house. Now it's good to build your houses from what I've figured out so far. Kind of away from everything else. Somewhat. But houses need food, so maybe I'll put them down here or so. One thing I learned a little bit later in the game is if you go into the build menu, under tools, you have remove resource. Now this takes gold, but it lets you destroy resources so that you can clear out spaces that you need. I mean, you can clear them out by farming them, but you can also clear them out by destroying them, which is, later on you'll have way more gold, so it's a lot easier to do. And we can always remove our houses later, so I think I'll just stick them around this area here and see how things go. Or maybe down here. Let's do it down here. Buildings, houses. Let's stick it right, I don't know. Maybe up here, actually. Like I said, we can destroy buildings, get our resources back, and move them later, but Let's stick it there. So Z kind of cancels out from whatever you're doing. But let's see here. Build a house. Oh yeah, let me know in a comment if the music's too loud. I did turn it down quite a bit, but... Okay, we built a house. Great workers. Build those. Hit the B button. Workers. They're also on my hotbar, so I'll just do that. Great 2. Okay, so they're both idle. What's the next step? Supply house. Earn coins by supplying houses with goods. This will also generate happiness, which boosts speed of production buildings. Okay, so we'll get them to send grain into these houses here. It's a little bit weird that they need food. I mean, most games you get food and then they eat it. And in this game, it seems like they're... I'm not sure if they're... I guess they're consuming it. It's a little bit weird, though. Anyway, that's done. Build a path. Okay. That's already on our hotbar, but we can go into build paths. Footpath. That takes wood. We got 75 wood, so I'm just going to build a path from this house to here, I guess. And same over here. This should speed them up a bit. And I might want to build my neighborhood kind of in this area here, so we'll preemptively build a path there. Okay, path's done. Build a lumber mill. Now the lumber mill I'm going to stick maybe up here by this wood here. There's tons of wood everywhere. Let's stick it up here. Yeah. Build. Buildings. There's a whole bunch of buildings, but all we have right now is a lumber mill. But we need more people. Now that I've reached the cap, that building requires a single person or worker or whatever. So I don't know if I can just stop them from doing this. Oh, by the way, spacebar is pause. So by making this worker do nothing, it doesn't actually make them idle. So I'm going to just select them and hit delete. Deletes the worker, and now we should have a free worker so we can build the lumber mill, but we need stone. Okay. Oh, it told me. Gather 5 stone. Okay, fair enough. Build a new worker. I probably should have used one of these wood ones. Anyway, we'll grab some stone. Get that going in there. That might take a while, so I'm going to grab this worker, get 2 workers on stone. Now there's little chutes and stuff you can build later on, but we can't do that yet. To get resources into the buildings faster. I will build a path, though, from here to here. Speed this little worker up. We got 5 stone. I think I need another house, though, to get more people, if it'll allow me. Yeah, we can build 3 more houses, so... Stick that there. I'll build the max that I can build, which is 4. That's allowed us our population to go up to 12, so we can build 6 more workers. And let's build that lumber mill up here somewhere. Give it a little bit of space. Now the green arrow is where they interact with the building, and also where resources come out if things are supposed to come out. And we got a whole bunch of stuff unlocked here. The chute is one of them. Okay, that's done. Assign planks recipe. Okay, so we click on this building, go to select recipe, and click planks. So like I said, very much like Factorio, you feed in feedstocks and you get outputs, and you can kind of chain buildings together with conveyor belts. Okay, that's done. Now we need to deliver wood here. So instead of sending it into our base, we'll get work up here to get this tree and send it here, which is much closer. I'll also build a little bit of a path. Should help a bit. Maybe I'll grab one more worker. Oh, I could build a bunch of workers. Let's build a couple workers up here. Get them getting the trees in here. Okay, lumber mill's done. Now the planks are being created. We've got 3 in the output queue here. Once this output queue gets full, it kind of halts the production of everything. And we'll see that this will start kind of flashing. I'll let it fill up so you can see what it's like. Let's build another minion. They look like little Lego people. No arms, no legs. I don't know how they do work. I guess they just chew on the logs. Like little beavers. They can kind of get in each other's way too, so... This is not the optimal way to get stuff in there. Okay, let's see here. This thing, it's highlighted purple and it says, if we hover over this red thing, it says output storage is full. So we need a little guy, or gal, or whatever these little things are, to deliver the plank somewhere. So I'm going to right click on the output here on this plank and deliver them to our base. That should clear this output queue here once they get a few of them. Let's build a path from here to here too. It's still blocked, but in a second here they should take these planks out faster. Let's get another one on the job here. There we go. Now it's kind of, there we go, we're relieving the pressure a bit. Okay, that's done. Upgrade the houses. Okay, let's, what do we need to upgrade those? We need 10 gold and 5 planks. We got 10 planks. Okay, I'm gonna upgrade just one of them for now. Just to clear this off. Upgrade the base. Okay. This requires happiness. 4 happiness, which we happen to have right now. Because we're sending food to the houses, they remain happy. Now, I probably actually don't want to use this food. I might put a farm down here later. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send these workers to get the food from here first. And deliver it to the houses. Like that. And I'll build a little path for them as well. Now, you can't multi-select units. That's one of my pet peeves that I've discovered. Like if I wanted these 3 to go do something else, I can't do it. I have to select one at a time. If you hit K, you can also see all your workers, see all the things they're doing, which is useful. But then if you select one, you have to close the menu, then the worker's selected, but it's a little bit clunky. The user experience in this game is not perfect, but there is a lot of depth to the game from what I've discovered so far. Okay, let's upgrade the base. House max increased by 4, okay. Okay, upgrade base, build a food market. Okay. Markets can be loaded with items, and then nearby houses will automatically buy from them. Yeah, so instead of sending food, oh, this worker's still doing here. Let's send him back here. So instead of getting the food from here and sending it directly to the house, we can build a market, which will supply them all. Do I want my houses here long term? Probably not, but let's try to build the market here. Buildings, food market. Yeah, yeah, we can build one. We can only build one though. It has a pretty huge radius here, as you can see. So I gotta kind of decide where I'm gonna build my housing neighborhood. I've kind of started it here. I kind of probably don't want it there, but a little bit of room down there. I guess I'll stick it down here by all these houses. But I want to leave a little bit of room so they can deliver things to this place. Let's stick it, I don't know. Where do we want it? I don't want to be too picky with this kind of intro map. We could put it here. Yeah, I think I'll stick it there. Right there. Okay, food market's done. So instead of sending the food to the houses, I'm gonna get these guys to send the food. Oh, they're doing it automatically. Look at that. How smart of them. I didn't even tell them to do that. Build a few roads here just to speed them up. Okay, that's done. Build a grain mill. Turn grain into flour, which can be sold for a higher price. Okay. Grain mill. Now I want this to be pretty close to this place because the output is going to be flour, which we're going to sell. So I'm going to stick that there. And we're going to select the recipe. Turn flour. Turn grain into flour. Like so. So instead of sending the food here, we want them actually to send the food here. So I'm going to change them from going here to there. Same with this one. Maybe more paths would help. And then we'll need someone to take the flour out and sell it in the market. I can create another little peon here, and I'm going to right click flour and send it to the market. That should supply all these houses. But I don't think it worked. Let's try that again. Right click. Right click. There we go. That's done. Besides earning more coins, higher tier goods will also maintain happiness for longer. Good to know. Everyone's happy. Build a workshop. A workshop lets you craft wood wheels, conveyor belts, and many other useful things. Okay. I think I'll stick that up by the lumber mill because I think the next thing they want us to do is wheels. Some buildings. Workshop. Stick it right here. I want to leave some room. That unlocked a wagon, a fence, stairs. Now build a barn for storage. Okay. First of all, I want to get... Well, we'll just leave the workshop for now. Make sure everything's going correctly here. That's all good. That's all good. We could build some more houses. Maybe I'll do that. Stick another house down here. Or maybe we should make a little neighborhood. Some road in between. I'm leaving space here. It's probably unnecessary, but... Okay, build the barn. I don't know what we're going to store in the barn. Maybe the wheels that we're going to build here. So build barn. I'll stick it up here. Give it some space. You don't want to cram all your buildings together. That'll become clear later on. Okay, that's done. Create a wagon. Wagons move 4 items at a time. Produce 4 wood wheels at your workshop. And then we'll use the wagon. Okay, so let's select the recipe. Wood wheel. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff we can build in here. But for now, wood wheel. That requires 2 planks, which we're building in the lumber mill. So instead of delivering them to here, we're going to take them out of here and stick them in here. So 2 planks are in there, wheels being made. Should end up in here. There we go, 1 wheel. But we need someone to move the wheels from here into the storage barn. Right click, right click. Give them a path to walk on. Same here. Like I said, later on you get these chutes, or I have a chute now, but it hasn't asked me to build one yet, so we'll just wait. I guess we could use a chute. We can build one. Okay, so that under 3 chutes. I want to... When you select chute, you can see, and you hover over a building, you can see all the green arrows going into it. Those are where you can input materials. So I'm going to put a chute kind of sticking out the side here. Like so. And then you can kind of build curved chutes. And we'll send a chute up this way. If a little... I'm going to call them pawns. If a little pawn is in the way, you can't place stuff, so you got to wait till they're out of the way. So instead of delivering wood to the building directly, we're going to say, worker, you go here, chop here, and drop off in the chute. And it'll just roll in. We'll do that for this one too. You can get a bit of congestion around here. And you can merge these little tracks. Or you can just build multiple inputs. So you could put another chute like right here and have a pawn over here. But they can't walk through the chute, so that's kind of a bummer. I'm going to put another one here though. And we'll get this worker to do from here to here instead. Okay, how many wheels do we got? If you hit I, you get your master inventory of everything. We got 7 wheels, okay. Let's, we can build a wagon now. You need a free person slot to build a wagon. It's under workers, wagon. Stick it there for now. Okay, that's done. Build a stonemason. Well, first let's get this wagon doing something. So, let's use the wagon to move the planks from here to here. That'll free up a worker to do something else. So we'll get that worker to deliver wood over there. Click the wagon, right click on planks, right click on the workshop. So it should just go back and forth between these two. And you can build a road for this thing to go faster later, but right now it's pretty basic from here to here. Occasionally you'll get pawns going idle like this. So this one, I can't remember what they were doing, but let's just get them to do food for now. Actually, I don't want them to put it in there. I want them to put it in the food market. Okay, build a stonemason. Turn stone into stone bricks. Okay. Probably want that down by this chunk of stone, unless we got another... We've got a chunk over here, but let's use this up first. It's kind of in the way of our housing area, but maybe we can tuck it in here. For now, let's see. Buildings, stonemason. Let's take it right there. The unlocked roads, which will speed up wagons and a whole bunch of other stuff. And we're going to select stone brick. So instead of sending this stone to this place, I'm going to send it from here right to here. That way they don't have to move very far at all. Same thing with this pond. Like this guy's actually harvesting, I think. Maybe. Yeah. You can see these rocks wiggling. And they're going down. 176, 175. So it looks like nothing's happening, but you can kind of tell their inventory, their little non-hands get full of boulders once in a while. Okay, that's done. But the bricks will pile up again. We already got 4, so we gotta have someone move the bricks from here to somewhere. For now, I think I'll stick them in the base, so we'll go make a new pawn, send bricks here. Okay, looks good. Upgrade the base again. What do we need for that? 8 happiness, 80 gold, or yellow coins, and 20 stone bricks. So that'll take a little while before they get 20 stone brick. What else can we be doing while we wait? We could build a chute to get the grain in here. I'm gonna just check my people here, make sure. Okay, that's going to the grain mill. This worker's sending it to the food market. Do I want that? No, I don't. So send grain to the grain mill instead. That'll increase the value of the food a bit. So if you click on the market, you can see what everything sells for if you hover over it. So we got grain sells for 1 gold, but the... Where's the flour sells for 5. So yeah, it's definitely worth turning it into grain. If you want the grain to be produced faster and you have free workers, you can click this plus here and it'll add another worker and speed things up. But for now, I'm gonna leave it, I think, as is. Because we're not even shoving flour or grain into it fast enough. Now certain items will roll along these things, and some items won't. Grain actually does. I think we can see what... I can't remember how we see which one can roll or not, but... Maybe I'll roll the grain to the grain mill instead. Let's just see here. I want a chute. It has to go in one of these green arrows. It is kind of gonna get in the way of everything. So instead of here, maybe I'll stick it over here. Yeah, I'll stick it over here. Let's destroy this. I think we get all our stuff back if we destroy it. I hope we do. And we'll rebuild it over here. And I'll probably have to move it again, but... Grain mill. Like that. We'll select flour. And we'll get these guys to put the grain directly in this grain mill. Like so. And then from here, flour to the market. There, they don't have to run as far now. Put a few more little paths down. Okay, what are we waiting for on the base? We need 8 happiness. We only have 5. We're not getting food into these houses fast enough, but it's like this one's not happy, not getting enough food. I'll get one more person just to deliver grain here. And let's build a few more, at least one more house here. It's on my hotbar, I should probably be using it. Stick that there. And I'm gonna clear this road off. You can hit X to remove certain things, like road. But you can also, like it doesn't work on certain things, but if you select something and delete it, it'll get rid of it. Okay, one more house. I think that's our limit. Let's just double check here. Yeah, 8 of 8. Okay, now we can upgrade. Our happiness is at 8. We got 10 wheels, we got 20 stone brick. There we go. Oh, now we can build 4 more houses. Okay. That's done. Build a general store. General goods store can automatically sell planks, stone bricks, and other stuff. This also has a big radius of effect similar to the food market, so I want it to be kind of central. I think I'll stick it maybe over here. Let's see. General store. I think I'll stick it right here. Done. Earn red coin. Okay. Different types of goods earn different currencies. So if we click this building now, we can see the value of all these things if we sell them. Planks are 3 yellow coin. Stone bricks are 1 red coin. Iron plates are 1 blue coin, etc., etc. Okay. What are you two doing? Oh yeah, you're delivering stone into here. Okay, it's flashing purple sometimes. Means we're not taking the bricks out fast enough. This might be a good candidate for a wagon. Let's just make a worker, a wagon. Yeah, we're kind of bottlenecked here. So this will take... We'll sell those stone bricks now. So the wagon will take bricks from here and stuff them in the general store. And it's going to be really slow. So we want to build it a path, a stone path here. Buildings, actually path. Road, 2 yellow coin plus 1 stone brick. We can afford a little bit of a road here. I'll kind of send it that way. That should speed it up. Oh yeah, there it goes. Perfect. So we earned a red coin. We got 9 of them. Now we want to build a school, which allows us to do research, which is like a whole thing in itself. Where do I want the research? The school. I might stick it up here somewhere. So buildings, school. I guess I'll stick it right here. Maybe. We can always move it later. Maybe I could tuck it over here. Let's stick it over here. So we got that done. Craft paper. The lumber mill can now produce paper. Okay. And we want to send the paper to the school. So no recipe assigned. We'll select a recipe in the school and we'll study farming. And this was a little bit confusing to me when I first started playing. Maybe it'll be clear to you, but if you hover over here, it says it needs writing supplies. And I guess it makes sense now that I read it. It's provided by paper, books, or enchanted books. But it's not... It wasn't obvious to me that paper was automatically turned into writing supplies. That's what was a bit weird, so we'll select that. Everyone's idle now because all the food is gone. Where should we get our food now? I kind of want to save this for a farm area, so maybe I'll grab this grain here. That's pretty far away. So we'll take the grain from there and we'll stick it in the food market. Same with all the other idle people here. Like that. Now we'll soon get farms, and I'm going to build a farm down here, but for now we'll just let them run all that way. And I think I'll build them a road. Help speed them along a little bit. I'm kind of low on logs here, but let me verify I get my log back when I destroy this. 13 to 14, yeah, I do. Good. Okay, more idle workers. Let's get one grabbing more food to the grain mill. Did I send the other one to the grain mill? No, this worker here should get grain and go to the grain mill, not the food market. Okay, school needs red coins and needs paper. So we could build paper in this lumber mill here. That would work. We also need water. But I think I might build a separate lumber mill just to make paper. And I'm going to stick it by the water, and there's a reason for that. Let's just see here. This is not obvious either. Buildings, lumber mill. Oh, can I afford it? Probably not. Need 20 logs. I'm not really storing up any logs, I'm just consuming them all, so this worker can bring logs to our base instead. We could also stick it in a storage room as well, in a barn. Maybe I'll do that. Barns share storage with everything, so. You could also do filters on them. It's very handy. Okay, this one's idle. Let's just get more trees going to the base. You know what? I'm going to build a barn here. That'll make things much faster. Buildings. barn. 10 planks. Okay. So I'll stick that there. And they can deliver the trees directly to the barn instead. Should be much faster. Okay, logs are going up. And I was going to build my mill over here. Lumber mill. So the reason I put it beside the water, if it'll allow me, it might not, is that, yeah, I'll try it here. We'll select paper, which requires water and wood. So it didn't seem to work, but you can use this under the build menu under tools. There's this terrain block down. We'll try that right beside it. It doesn't work, but maybe right here it'll work. I put a bit of water there. And I think it filled up the water here. Yeah, it did. So it's, I don't know if it's a bug or on purpose, but if the water's directly beside the thing that needs it, it'll just automatically get sucked up. Otherwise, you have to build a well. Under buildings, you get a well, and then you have to deliver the water from the well to the building. So, but this seems to be working. Now we just need logs to go there. Let's build another worker. Send them. I could send them from here. I'll send them from the barn to the mill. Try that again. Like that. Kind of lost our music. I do like the music in this game. That's one of the nice parts of it. Okay, we got water, we got logs coming in. I should probably build a chute that runs down this way to deliver logs. That would be better. How much do these chutes cost? Chutes cost planks. We have quite a few planks, so I'm going to build a long chute along here. And then we can throw logs into it. So rotate. Oh, it has to go into this green place. We can't put it in this side here, I don't think. Maybe, let me just rotate the map here and see if we can... Oh, it can go in either side. Okay. So we'll build a really long chute along here. It's going to cost a lot of planks, but... Take that... Maybe over to here. Now if it goes uphill, it won't work. But I picked a flat map on purpose because I found with the maps that had kind of like little hills in them to be really frustrating because you can't build on any kind of incline. And if the incline's on an angle, it's really nasty. Okay, let's get this worker going from here to the chute. See if that works. There they go. I'm gonna build one more chute here. Oh, I don't have to. They don't even have to move now. That's perfect. Let's rotate the map back so we're like we were before. Okay, we got a good little town going here. Craft paper, that's done. Complete research. Okay, let's go to the school. Let's make sure we're getting our paper out of there. We're not. I need more people. Where should we put another house? I could stick one in here. Let's do that. This rock's kind of in the way. So, like I was saying earlier, you can spend money to remove resources. I'll do it just to show you. Under tools, remove resource. It costs 10 yellow coins each, but we can just click on these rocks and get them out of the way. It's kind of a waste. But it frees up this space here. They can also walk through the rocks, but I think it slows them down. So we'll build... What is this wagon doing? I think it's delivering... It's supposed to be delivering stone brick. But I think one of these little guys is, yeah, delivering stone brick. Okay, there it goes. I got one. They're kind of fighting over the resources. Okay, one more pawn. They will get the paper and send it to the school. And I left click by mistake, so click the pawn, right click. There we go. And they need a road, so we'll stick a little road in here. Okay, paper's going into the school. You see the progress bar here, so we got 1 of 25 research done. That's good. Everyone's hopping around. I could build a chute here, that would speed things up a little bit. I think I'll do that. So let's get this one out of the way. Put a chute right, I don't know, right here. And get them to go from here to the chute, which is like right there. And they don't have to move. Same with this one. You can go from here to this chute. I think that'll work. I don't think I had to go around, but... that should supply things nicely. Okay, no one's happy. We're not getting enough food. Probably because I'm sending them all the way over here. It's not good. But for now, it'll suffice, I think. Complete research. Okay, we're waiting on... we're 8 of 25, so it'll take a little while here. But once we have farming, I can build a farm down here on top of all this grain. And, farming was a little bit confusing to me at first. You build a farm, and then it uses the kind of grain in a radius around it. But if you happen to build a farm, let's say over here where there's no grain, let's say there was nothing around it, then you have to use farm tiles and plant grain. But you can take advantage of the existing grain, even the, I think, herbs as well. And this pear tree, if it was in the radius, it could get the pears out of it. Now you can't speed up the game as far as I know, so we just kind of have to wait through this. We could build some more houses though. Let's put a road in here. Take this road out and stick another house in here. We could build 2 more. I want it to be in the radius of the food market and the general store. This coal's kind of in the way. I could clear some trees here and put some housing up there, or just kind of stuff some housing on the side here. I could put some houses down here actually. Let's do that. Put a couple here. I think that'll be in the range of everything. Yeah, just barely. Put some roads in there. I don't really need the roads in there, but kind of looks nice. Waste some logs. Okay, I see they're kind of moving along here, so I'm going to put a road there. Well, let's just build roads everywhere. We got lots of logs. I'm getting a mixture of red coins and yellow coins. We can build more people now, so I'm going to add more people here. Yeah, I'm going to add more. I'm going to put another worker in here. It puts the speed up to 125%. I'm going to put another worker to shove stones in here. Stick a chute. Actually, oh, research is done. Okay. Animal pasture and medicine. And farming. Farmers will automatically harvest nearby resources and replant them when depleted. Good. So let's get this worker getting stone in there. In fact, let's get a bunch of them, because this seems to be kind of lagging behind here. Okay, next research. We're gonna do basic logistics. Gives us this bunch of stuff, but the cloth conveyor belt is actually really useful. But I might do animal pasture first. Yeah, select that. Now I'm going to build a farm close to all this grain here. So let's do that. Complete research. End of tutorial. Okay. But we'll keep going with this base here. I'm going to do a farm. And I want to cover as much grain here as I possibly can. But we got some stuff in the way here. I might clear some of the grain out so that we can build the farm right there, or maybe I'll stick it over here. I think I'll try to get it centralized here, which means destroying some of the grain, but I think that'll be okay. So under tools, we'll do remove resource. This is kind of counterintuitive. We're spending money to get rid of resources, but I want my farm right in the middle here. I think that should be good. Farm. Okay, that'll cover a lot of grain. Okay, so that's good. Stick it right there. The green arrow is pointing up. It should be okay. We unlocked the farm tile, which lets us plant new crops, but all this will get used first. So we'll select the building, select the recipe, and we're going to do grain. We could also pick herb, but I'm just going to do grain. So you can see here the grain is just flying out of here now, quite fast, and our output queue is going to get full. And I really want that grain to go directly to a grain mill. I don't want to go all the way up here though, so I'm going to get rid of this grain mill. I'm going to delete it. Can I exit? No. Select it, then delete it. Sorry folks. And then I'm going to stick it over here so we can get the grain directly in it. Grain mill. Right here. Stick it right here beside all these farms. I'll leave a little bit of room here. Later on we can build a conveyor belt from here to here, but for now we'll just select recipe, flour, and I could get a cart to go from here to here. That might actually be better. So let's build a cart. A wagon, sorry. Stick that there. The wagon's going to go from here to here. Actually, this farm covers a really wide area, all the way up here, all the way down there. We'll have to clear out these trees. But we're kind of bottlenecked here. We got to get that grain out of there even faster than we're doing it right now. So we need a road here. Let's do road from here to here. It's not letting us. Oh, things were in the way, I think. Okay, what's wrong here? I'm missing... What am I missing? Gold. Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot what we need to send the final product. We'll grab the flour and we'll stick it in the food market. That's quite a journey. Probably want to use a wagon for that too. But for now, we will use our little minions. This minion here can do flour to here. Our happiness is terrible right now because we're not delivering any food to the food market. Okay, let's build some more. Yeah, let's build some more road here so this cart goes even faster. Let's do a top view here. Now if you hit G, kind of makes everything 2D, which may or may not make things easier to build, but it's there. I found it by mistake when I was messing about. Oh, completed research. Animal pasture. Okay. Let's do a few more roads here. Where's this thing going? It's going right here. There we go. That'll go faster. But later on we want a conveyor belt from here to here, then we don't need a cart anymore. Because it's getting a little bit bottlenecked here. We could add a worker to get a little bit of extra out of there as well. That output queue is full as well. We should build a wagon from here to here. Okay. Workers, wagon. I'm out of gold. We'll have to wait a little bit for the gold. But that's just about as far as I wanted to go in the first episode. There's a lot of other stuff out here. There's coal, and there's tomatoes, and iron deposits, carrots, all sorts of things. And there's fish in some of the water. Yeah, there's fish in here. Fish is actually really, really good. Let me see if I can find some in here, though. We could also purchase more land for 1,000 yellow coins, which seems like a lot, but later on, it's not too bad. So I don't see any fish in there. Oh well. I wonder if you can get fish if you make your own water. I'm not really sure. But I'm going to wrap things up here. Let me know if you want me to do more episodes for this game. I'm kind of loving it and hating it at the same time. Because there's UX issues that kind of bug me, but I'm getting the hang of it. Took a while to kind of get the hang of it. And having a flat map is way easier. Because if there was like a little hill right here, for instance, we couldn't build this road easily. We'd have to build ramps, and sometimes if it's a bit of a corner curve, you can't even build a ramp and you have to go around it. So I'm glad I went with a flat map because it's much easier. But anyway, as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.